Hi everyone, it's Positive Living with Crystal and Celeste, and today we're here to talk about a topic very near and dear to us, being your best self by eliminating toxic influence. You know, we always talk about being our best self, living our best life, and we want to help you all do that. But first, it's just some toxic things probably in your life, maybe that you need to get rid of before you can even begin to talk about being your best self. If it's toxic that's holding you back, that may not be the case for everyone. But some numbers I found very interesting during my reading is 80% of Americans have experienced some type emotional abuse, and that's a huge number. 84% of women and 75% of men have a toxic friend in their life at some point. And if this is you, you know, you may want to consider eliminating them completely, not, permanently, but from your life. We're not talking about hurting anyone, but we are talking about, okay, I can't spend too much time with this thing anymore, so I'm going to limit how much time I give them so I can, continue this journey of being my best self and living this best life. So I found that very interesting. Some traits of toxic people, there's a few of them, and we'll go over just a few. Manipulation, master manipulators, toxic people can be. They're very kind in the beginning. They're very nice. They're like, oh, this, person is too good to be true. And if you ever said that about someone, it may be, a sign that, what are they in my life for? Especially if they just popped up out of nowhere. Like, who sent you? I always have my antennas up, like, who sent you? Because they find out information about you, they gain a lot of knowledge on you, and then they use it against you in, the end, or to get what they want. And then also toxic people, they have a tendency to make you feel bad, feel bad about yourself. They're very judgmental, and you're worrying about, if you're a people pleaser, you especially have to be aware of this because, you're a person that wants everybody to like you, or you're that person that, you just want everybody to be happy. That was me, at one point. And toxic people have a tendency to take advantage of people like that. So it's just another sign that this person or this thing could be toxic. It could even be a TV show, it could be anything, like what's taking, control over your life, or, the thing that you spend the most time with that is keeping you from moving forward. And then they're very negative, of course. You go to them with good news, or an idea, something that you want to do, and then they just like shut it down and make you feel bad completely. Like they do things on purpose. Call that passive aggression. I think, Crystal, is that what we call that in the mental health world?
Passive aggressive communication, definitely.
Right. And then they're very self-centered. They're always thinking about themselves. They're not person-centered, a new term that I've been studying lately. Person-centered. Is it always about them, or are they, not that they're trying to be, please you, or that people pleaser, but to have the trait of being person-centered is a very good trait. Because it helps you to show compassion towards others, and genuinely be kind to others. So is this person self-centered, or they're more person-centered, or they're just oh, it's all about me, 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 me? You go to them with good news, and then some way they turn it and make it about them. Toxic.
Yes.
And then they have issues with anger management. Because you're angry, you have that. If they also have that tendency to be very controlling, and it's something out of there completely angry, like you're feeling bad or you're scared. Now that thing, person, place, whatever, it may be toxic. So if you're wondering, you've been on this journey for self-help and being your best self, and living a life that you wish to have, and it's things holding you back. Like, what is it? So you just have to evaluate those things. And then Crystal has a great exercise that she's going to show us to help us incorporate and just get us on this journey of living our best life. Things that you have to do and consider, and that's what's holding you back.
Yes, thank you, Celeste. So I'm going to share my screen here. This is being your best self, what that looks like, and how can we be our best self. You hear that term all the time. So being our best self is having healthy relationships around us, feeling good about ourselves, thinking positive, and going towards our goals and everything. So let me share my screen here. All right, so this one, it says best possible self. So this is the power of positive thinking. So this is a little exercise that you can write down and journal. You can actually do for the next 3 days. So think about your life in the future, and imagine that everything has gone as well as possible as it could. You've worked hard, you succeeded at accomplishing your life goals, and also consider all of the relevant areas of your life, such as your career, academic work, relationships, hobbies, even your health. Try to visualize all of these things, that all of your dreams have come true. Everything that you've wanted has come true. So for the next 15 minutes, for this exercise, you're going to write continuously about what you've imagined. So you do this exercise for at least 3 days in a row. Each day, you're going to reflect on the desired future and then discover ways to make it become reality. So, example, what is a career goal? My example career goal, I want to teach at a university, and I run full time, private practice business. Academic work, definitely doing research at an academic university. Relationship goals, having a healthy significant other, partnership, relationship, friendships, family. Those are goals that I want to have. And then hobbies, oh, maybe reading a book, or a book club, starting that. And then health, being in the best health that I can. So eating healthy, working out, exercising, having a routine. So as we think about our goals, write down some of those action steps to those goals. So you're going to do this exercise over a course of 3 days. So taking 15 minutes, maybe you don't have 15 minutes, maybe you start off with 10 minutes. Okay. And this is helping you to be your best possible self. So I'll stop sharing my screen there. So definitely, this is one of the exercises that I like to do with clients, like to do myself personally with journaling, creating positive thinking. So the power of positive thinking, it's so wonderful that, you can, definitely help you to be who you want to be in the future self. So Celeste, is there anything else that you want to add to that, being your best possible self?
Take myself off mute here. Yeah, you said it. Journaling is probably one of the quickest, best ways when it comes to creating goals for yourself, setting goals for yourself, because journaling, no matter, depending on what you're journaling about, but it's a form of meditation, it's mindfulness. So when you write things down, you're doing, a few things. You're getting it out of your head, first of all, onto paper. It's something you can look at, it's tangible. And then you've thrown it out into the universe as well. So now, everything has energy. So that pen has energy. The fact that you put those words on paper, it all has energy. And then that's just the quickest, I think, the easiest way to manifest things that you want in your life. So this exercise that you've given us really is a great start to, writing down those positive things about yourself, those goals. And then I love the part where it says, where you said to take those action steps against your goals. So like, yeah, you're writing your goals down, and now, because you've written them down, they're out of your head, it gives you more room to think about, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to accomplish this? So great techniques, great tips. I like it.
Awesome. Well, we thank you. Hope that you got something from our little talk on eliminating those toxic relationships and being your best self. We'll also will provide more tips on future talks and hopefully go more live and different things like that. And follow us. If you see this video, follow us at 21 Days of Positive Living on Facebook, Positive Living on Instagram, Butterflies Prospering Wellness on Facebook and Instagram as well. So thank you guys, and hope that you live your best life and have a positive, blessed week. Bye.
Bye.